Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma for those of you who are new here, and today we are back with The Sims 4 and with a speed build. So today we're just building a family home. It's for a set of parents if you want, and two kids, one being a child or teen, and the other one being a toddler, so there's like some age difference there. I had some difficulty with the roofing. Like I always do, I seem to just struggle with the roofing for I don't know why. I just always make a house that's shaped weird, and so I struggle with the roof. Like, it's inevitable for me, and it's like, why? It's rare that I don't get to struggle with the roof, so you'll see me struggling with that. I literally got done pre-recording Not So Berry. So next week, so this will come out on Saturday. It's currently Thursday at 10 o'clock at night. And so when Not So Berry comes out, I think it will be on Monday or Sunday, whichever one that I remember to upload it on. But yes, you guys, I'm doing Not So Berry. It's been a long time since I did Not So Berry, like 2 to 3 weeks, and mainly just because I have to be in the mood for it, and I wasn't in the mood, so I didn't do it, and I needed to take a break since I practically played Yellow Generation every single day. I got like exhausted. Oh, by the way, this house, I'm building it in Strangerville. So this one and the next speed build I upload will be in Strangerville. I just thought, I don't know, I don't know what to build because I've run out of ideas. So basically what I do is I put all of the places in a wheel and I spin it around, and so it's randomly generated. So whatever place it lands on, then I'll think of something to build. Like, I didn't really have anything to build for this one, so I just did a family home. But say for example, I cannot wait till the wheel lands on Forgotten Hollows. I think that's what it's called. The place that we get, the world that we get from the Vampire's Pack. I can't wait for that one because that is the perfect world for me to build a haunted house. So I literally can't wait for that. But yeah, I just thought it would be a fun way for me to branch out away from Newcrest and Willow Creek to try to build in other places because I have a tendency to just build where I'm comfortable because the plants are tricky. But yeah, I did put a lot of toys in the living room because we went to the living room quickly. I thought there was more landscaping. I gotta be honest, I wasn't watching, and I don't remember because I built this like last weekend, which was a long time ago. Because I built this before I built my Sims 3 speed build, which, by the way, I have no idea why it came out so dark, but it did, and I will make sure to fix it in the next time I do a speed build or a video from The Sims 3. But, so I built this before that one. I didn't even remember what I built, to be honest, so I cannot tell you much about this build. Which is fine, because, you know, speed builds are just a way for me to just sit down and talk to you guys. You know, instead of, like, talking at you guys. I don't know, because when I talk to you guys on, like, when I'm playing the game, it's, like, only for, like, I don't know, 3 minutes max. And then it's like, okay, back to the game. So what do you guys think that we should do right? So it's like that stuff. So it's like talking at you instead of talking to you. So that's one of the reasons why I love doing the speed builds is so I could just sit here while it's building and I could just I could just talk to you guys. I did enjoy debug though. I put some glasses because I kind of figured the kids would get thirsty. I cluttered it up a lot. Because if you guys don't remember, the last time I did a speed build, um, I I did the big house, the big Victorian, so I didn't clutter it as much as I'd like to, which is it's so sad. So I declutter in this house. Also, if you want to download this, it will be. It's not on my gallery right now, but it will be. Once my gallery lets me get into it. Uh, it almost let me get into it today, but then it bugged out again. So I will keep you guys posted. But yeah, it just won't let me in. But it will be up on my gallery once it lets me in. Once I figure out how to fix my origin. I don't know what's wrong with it. I was having an issue with The Sims 3 the other day. Like, went on to play, and it said that my login information was wrong. I was like, no, no, that's impossible. It's the same as my origin. So I tried to do it again. I did it, I had to redo it like 20 times. It still said it was wrong. So I was having so much trouble with it, and I was trying to fix it, and I couldn't figure out how to, but it fixed on its own. So I was lucky there. Oh my god, so I obviously watch speed builds, right? Because I'm a big Sims fan, so I obviously watch other people's videos. I saw someone do this trick. I think I'm gonna pronounce this right, but I don't know. Miss Griffey. She does this thing with those tables to where she'll shrink one down, and I thought, oh my god, that looks so good. I'm gonna steal that. But I didn't steal it. I gave her credit. I credited my source, okay? But no, I thought it would look nice in this house. I wanted to, every time that I've built in The Sims 4 so far, to put onto YouTube, I've tried to branch out a little bit, do things that I'm not used to. So I think that it worked perfectly. Also, if you hear anything that sounds like ice in a thermos, I'm holding my thermos. I should probably put it down. It's down now, so you won't hear that. But I was holding my thermos because I was going to take a drink, but then I just got set it into talking. My throat has been okay. So when I first started my channel for the Sims 4 stuff, I'd film every day 2 videos a day. So it would be 4 hours of me talking nonstop because my videos are almost 2 hours, I think. They're like, most of them are like an hour and 50 minutes because I just get so lost track of time. And I don't edit them, so I figure, hey, this way you guys can see more gameplay instead of, me just playing for 30 minutes without it being edited and most of it being loading screens. But yeah, so I got really used to talking, and then I've just been taking like a break, and I'm cutting my videos down to 3 videos a week. So since I'm a little bit established, not really, but I can't keep doing like 2 videos a day. It takes a long time, and school comes first. But so I'm not used to talking for so long anymore, and like I said, I just got done recording Not So Berry, so my throat is it ain't good. It ain't good. But yeah, I'm excited. I really got into the Not So Berry thing. Not So Berry. I recorded some of it earlier today, and then I had to go back and fix a couple, not fix, but I had to take screenshots for a thumbnail and stuff. And then I had to go and do screenshots for another sweet build for next week. Ooh. And I also pre-recorded, not next week's Not So Berry, but the week after next week, Not So Berry. It's been a long day of recording for me. I loved how the table came out. I eventually changed the colors. I wanted to go for a light color scheme. I can't remember if that's exactly what I did, but I tried to. I really tried to. And I just realized that I'm talking completely over like the rooms I did. I love how this turned out. I can't say it enough whenever I get done with a build. But I love how the kids' room turned out. Like it's so cute now. I've been obsessed with the bunk beds, okay? I've been a little obsessed. But yeah. So I did add some things for the toddler out here. And I can't remember why. Oh yeah. I couldn't remember why I was talking about the thermos, and now I do. My throat, I'm not used to talking for so much during the day because I don't really converse. So if I stop or you hear the ice, it's because I'm taking a drink of water because I need it because my throat is straining. So originally I was gonna put a bed under there, but I thought the toddler bed looked weird, so I was trying. This is 100% playable. Okay, it works. Everything works. If you download it, make sure you use the bb.move objects and bb.show hidden objects before you place this build in your world. Okay, just so that it definitely 100% works. But I play tested it and I kept that part in this. I didn't edit that out. That way you guys could see me play testing it. I did play test it. I play tested it so much because I wanted to find a way to make a desk under here with a dresser. I have to say though, as you can see, it did not work. Okay? It did not. It did not work. It works with just the dresser, but it didn't work when I was trying to do things. So, see, it works with the dresser. So I had to do other things. I decided to, I can't remember what I did. I think I took the dresser and put it between the wall and the ladder, and then put the desk where that dresser is. I think that's what I did. Because I couldn't get it to work any other way, and I wanted a desk that badly underneath the bed. Because my thought was, okay, this is a teen. You know, teens usually have computers. I'm a teen. I have a computer. My big sister, when she was a teenager, she had a computer. She's, my little sister, I'm pretty sure when she goes into teenhood, she'll get a computer eventually. But, that or, when she starts working, she'll buy one. But, yeah, it's just, that was my thought process. So I did put the skinnier one on that side, and it works. You saw me play test it. You cannot come at me with, it didn't work. I couldn't figure out how close it had to be to the ladder for it not to work. Turns out it has to be 100% on that one tile, which kind of bums me out. But I did put the desk there instead of between the ladder and the wall because I wanted something underneath the bunk bed, and I wanted, if I had to put something on that one square, I wanted to make sure it was something that was functional and useful for The Sims and for your gameplay, instead of something useless like a dresser that doesn't really have a purpose except for just being there. So I I prioritized not the bookshelf, but the the desk. And kids usually teens. I'm a teen and I have stuffed toys all over my bed. My big sister, she had her stuffed toys on her bed till her and her boyfriend moved in together, and there was no space. So, I mean, my mom has stuffed toys. I think at this point, everybody in their life has at least one time owned a stuffed animal. So, I let the teen have some stuffed toys on the bed, and I put some toys up on the shelving, along with on like the bottom shelving for like the toddler, and then on the top shelving, I prioritize that for like books, and I think I put a plant or two up there. But yeah, this one, the bottom shelf was just mainly stocked full of toys. I don't know. It's cute, okay? It was cute. You can't tell me otherwise. you just can't. I did end up shortening down the bookshelf. But not the bookshelf. Ugh, I keep seeing the bookshelves and then I say bookshelf. The shelves. Just the normal shelving. I think I do that at some point in time here. Yeah, see? I shrunk it down. It just, I don't know, I thought it looked better that way. Plus, it means I had to clutter it less. But yeah, I love how this room turned out. It's so pretty. I don't know if it bothers you guys that I don't put in the wallpaper until the end of the build. Like, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but that's because I'm doing it, and that's my thought process and my process into decorating. So, I do everything but the flooring and the wallpaper after. To me, it just makes it easier to find wall colors that goes with the furniture instead of furniture that goes with the wall colors. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Don't make fun of me, please. But I did put the shelving right there. Not the shelving. Oh my god. I can't English today. The pictures. The picture. Oh, I do apologize. I've had a long day. Cut me some slack. Cut some slack. Actually, I am... Today in my videos that I recorded, I have been so talkative and so upbeat today. It's so not normal for me, which is so weird. But I feel like you guys will love the energy that I'm bringing. So, I did this really cool thing with the magazines, by the way, or the books, I guess you can say. I stacked them. I stacked them on top of each other. It took me a bit of fiddling around, but I managed to do it. So, I imagined that she's a stay-at-home mother. I remember what I did. I remember what this build is. This isn't for a set of parents. This is a teen mom. Not a teen mom, a single mom. Oh my god. See, when I said that I didn't remember what I built, I really meant that. I did not remember what I built. Now I do. It's a single mother of 2 kids, and I imagined her to be a stay-at-home mom author. So she's a writer, and she works from home to keep an eye on her toddler. Oh my god. For the life of me, I could not figure that out, and I was sitting here for 20 minutes staring at the screenshots, what did I build? What was my thought process in building this? What is this? Is this just a normal family home? What is this? So, I just decided to just roll with it. Roll with what came off at the top of my head, basically, for this voiceover. So, sorry, I got it wrong. I remembered it in the end. It's a single mother. I feel so bad. But, I don't know, I think it's cute. It's cute. So, I'm not that sad about it. I don't think I cluttered it as much as I could have. I definitely think I could have put more things in the house than I did. But I also like the creativity, like with those picture paintings. I love the creativity that I did. So I just feel like in the middle, like when you walk into the home, there's the living room off to the side, and then there's obviously, as you can see, the, I guess you can say, hallway that I'm decorating. I'm not really sure what this is, but it's just like an empty space that you can walk through. And it's like, this house feels a little empty. I mean, there's just one single plant in the corner of the room in the kitchen. It's like, this is kind of sad. But, then again, authors don't really have that much money. Not when they first start out, which is what my thought process was for her, for whoever's living here, you know? So, although she does have a fancy, he or she does have a fancy bedroom. It could be a stay-at-home dad. I mean, you could have it whichever way you want. I'm obsessed with putting that painting above beds. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good. But yeah, I gotta say, I missed cluttering. Like, I built that Sims 3 speed build, and during the entire thing, like, when I was building in the Sims 3, I was like, I miss cluttering. I'm someone who has to have their clutter, and if I don't clutter, I get sad. Like, building the old Victorian, I got sad because I didn't clutter it a lot, but then again, it was a very big space. It had a lot of walls, so a lot of paintings and flowers, and it just had a lot of, it was very closed off. So yes, it was a big house, but it was still kind of small, you know? So, like, the rooms and everything were small, so it didn't bother me that bad that it wasn't that cluttered. And in the bedrooms, I did kind of clutter a little bit. Like, but I had the option to clutter. That's the thing. In The Sims 3, there is no cluttering unless you get mods, and it's like, really? Why? Why do you do this to me? So, yeah, I missed it. So I definitely enjoy watching a speed build of mine that has a lot of clutter. I miss seeing it. I miss seeing all the moving back and forth and the cluttering. And the speed build that I recorded today that I have yet to edit and upload because it's for next week, you guys will love it. You guys will absolutely love it. It has a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of clutter. It has a different kind of clutter, if you know what I mean. But it's very, I don't know. I'll explain it to you guys when you see it. Don't worry about it. But yeah. So now we're back to the outside, which, by the way, I struggled a little bit with the, like, I don't know why, but for some weird reason in Strangerville or deserty places, I struggle really hard with the plants and the landscaping. It's like, oh my god, why is this so freaking hard? Like, I'm not good at using the desert plants. I'm not. I wasn't good at using rocks either, but that that grandmother cottage, that the tiny grandmother cottage speed build that I did, I learned how to use the rocks. Like, I just went with my gut. And so now I know how to use them thanks to that speed build of me just trying to figure it out, see which technique looks the best. And now that I find one that works for me, I use the rocks a lot now because I know how to use them. But the desert plants, I just can't. I get so confused. Like, I don't know how to use cacti. I don't. How do you make that look good? I watch people, their speed builds, and they use it, and it looks so freaking good. I just can't. I just can't. Mine always looks weird. It looks like it's missing something, and I don't like gaps in my, like, flower beds, so I have to, like, fill it in with, like, rocks or something. It just, I don't know. But the Strangerville rocks and stuff, it doesn't look right with the other rocks because they're orange. And the other rocks aren't orange. And when you click the red swatch, it doesn't make it orange. It makes it slightly dirty. And that's it. It's like, really? I also had a hard time figuring out where to put the trash cans because I didn't want it to be where they were like eating or walking outside of their house to go hang out in the backyard. Like, that's just kind of gross. I did put a lot of flower beds because I don't know, maybe she's into or he's into gardening, or the teens into gardening. Also for you guys, whenever you guys are able to download the builds off of my gallery, when I'm able to put them up, you guys can change them however you'd like. Like this, like if you don't want a toddler, that's perfectly fine. Once you guys download it, it is in your hands. It is your build. It's you guys can change it however you'd like. But this was just my thought process, toddler, teen. I always like having my kids' ages like spaced like a good distance between them because I can't stand toddlers. So if I want to have another kid, I make sure that I'm really bored before I have another kid because kids do like adding chaos and stuff and drive you insane. So it's good for when you get bored and have nothing to do. It's not good when your gameplay is still interesting. So so that's usually why most of my kids are like their ages vary greatly. Because I either adopt a pet or I have a kid when I get bored or don't know what to do with my Sims. Literally. I think I need to start learning how to buy a restaurant or a business when I get bored instead of just popping out kids or adopting animals. I don't think that's healthy. It's like, okay, I'm bored, so now I'm gonna go get cat number 37, dog number 40. So again, yes, I'm using the rocks. I know last time I said that I wouldn't use them in the next one, but I used them. I know. I have a problem with the rocks now. It's like I go through phases with my building. So I'll either build really clean stuff, really cluttered stuff, or really empty, modern stuff. And right now, I just have a phase with the rocks, okay? I'm really happy that I figured out how to use them to the best of my ability. At least I think they look good. So it just, I'm in a rock phase right now, okay? I like the rocks, so they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay, and I don't know how long for, but they're gonna stay. So sorry. I'm sorry if you're annoyed at watching me fiddle around with rocks, but I can't help it. Okay? Don't get mad at me. I can't help it. I cannot wait till summer. I'm supposed to start working in summer, and I'm working on getting my permit. I cannot wait till I start driving. Do you know how much freedom that's going to be? That's like every kid's rite of passage. Except I'm going to be getting mine when I'm 18. Woo! Adult rite of passage right there. But I don't know, I just can't wait. Because now I can just, ask my mom, hey, I want to drive, get some hours on my permit. I'm going to go to the beach. Can I borrow your car? Because I don't have one. And, depending on if we're doing anything or not, she'll most likely say yes. And then I can just go and spend the entire day at the beach. Of course, I'd have to bring, like, an adult with me in the car. So, my big sister, preferably. Because with a permit, you have to have an adult with you at all times while driving until you get a driver's license. So, and even then, it's good to have an adult with you because if you look as young as I do, I always get made fun of for looking like a child, which is one of the reasons why I do not have a face cam because you guys would not believe me if I said I was 17. Which I am. 2003 baby right here. That's the year I was born. But yeah, you guys would be like, no. Like on my TikTok, I got mistaken for being a 9-year-old. And they're like, what parent would let their 9-year-old get a lip piercing? They're terrible parents. And I snapped on them and was like, First of all, dude, I'm 16. This was last year when I was 16. It's like, I'm 16 and my parents are good parents. Don't. I ended up like, they ended up apologizing, but still, like, don't. That's why I don't have a face cam, because I don't feel like getting made fun of for looking younger than I already am. So hopefully that will grow out. Hopefully my baby face does not prevent me from doing fun things in life. But I definitely need a driver's license that says, hey, my birthday is in 2003. I am an adult. I am not a child. So can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. So I think we're getting to the end of the speed build. We have a couple minutes. I'm going around just changing a few things. Yeah. Did I leave? I think I left the book shelf on the dresser. I think I forgot to take that down. I didn't want that up there, but I guess it's okay. I guess it's fine. I had some fiddling around with the lights. They do not connect. I noticed this during screenshots. They do not touch each other. Like, they don't connect. So it's annoying. But it looks cute, so I left it. I left it. I didn't fix it before I saved it to my library. I didn't fix it. It looked cute. I have to take a win where I can get them. I've been trying to use these lights in all of my builds, and I haven't yet, and it's frustrating. So I just took the win where I could. Okay, guys, I just took it where I could. Oh my god. I think the last thing I'm going to be doing is just going around with terrain paint. I'm putting in some lights and doing the backyard. Or maybe it's just all terrain paint. I have no idea. Oh, and putting in the floor and the wallpaper. In The Sims 3, I always forget the wallpaper. It's so funny. It's so funny because the walls are gray instead of looking like drywall. So I don't think, I was like, why did while I'm building, I'm like, why did I pick the gray? Why? But it never dawns on me. I didn't. I need to paint the walls. So that is a thing that happens. So I need to get out of the habit of doing that. But it's so hard. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on and on and on. We are getting down to the end of the speed build. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to download any of these, my gallery ID is epoodle27k, and I will keep you guys posted when I am able to upload them to my gallery. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get all notifications of when I upload videos, and so you don't miss the next one or the next couple, whichever you prefer. I'm so sorry I was so energetic too today, and I just kept rambling on instead of talking about the build. But if you guys like that, preferably more than me just describing what I'm doing in the build, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me build next, leave it down in the comments below, and I will definitely do them. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.